questions. Welcome, Leonot. Welcome, Felix. Hellblade. A wild man appears. Combat difficulty. Auto. Sure. Photo mode. 60 hertz. Controls. Run toggle. Invert. Yes. Vibration. Yes. Combat fast. Heavy. Melee. Evade. Block. Run. Run. Maybe run should be R2. Focus is R2. I'm so excited for this game. This game is gorgeous and beautiful. I love what it does. I opened up a couple doors. Oh, it's been a while. I haven't played for like 3 months. Monica. Go.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You are safe with me. I'll be right here. Nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she feel you coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming.
Quiet. Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? It's an hell high.
Look, up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you gave.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's there. They're here.
Can you see that?
I wonder if that's where we go eventually. That'd be cool.
Look around and you will see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain.
Lies.
Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua'S fear runs far, far deeper.
Interesting camera angle, eh? This is it, Inky. It's third person, but it's a bit more lower.
What is she looking at?
If this is what the camera angle they're going to stick with it, I can't
What is
remember.
she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Alright. Great intro. Going into hell. So far, a lot of creepy mumbo jumbo. Hopefully it builds upon that and has some kind of payoff. Funny, playing it on PS4 on a big TV, it's a lot grainier than...
Use your eyes. Use your eyes. Come closer.
Do not forget my stories, Senua.
Subtitles on.
Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hell's Gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim. Do not forget my stories, Senua, because your darkness comes from hell. Do not forget my stories, Senua, because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hell's Gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows with the dark.
Yearns for life, hungers for it, like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping.
Yes, this message will repeat after the tone. Hey Duncan, how are you? It's been a bit of hell. Are the gods of the living walk this road?
Not this time.
It's the thing we saw in the beginning.
The land of mist and fog. The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you?
The neck. The vulnerable neck.
I hear you.
He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
They're called
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
coming.
Her dear beloved, Dillian.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead.
Alright, so we're on some kind of golden on the way to some golden road.
His soul still.
Find the soul.
She needs to save his soul. She wants. Do you know where you
The
are?
bridge to Helheim. I forget its name.
He's already dead.
She forgets too.
There's nothing she can do.
But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
That wave, that foam wave, yeah. I don't remember this at all. Yeah, it's a nice mix of the real and the fantasy, the real and the surreal. Seemingly the place that you could easily be to, but also seems a bit otherworldly.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
I get it. Dead people. But then it also seems like maybe she's just somebody in a, you know, like in a mental ward or something, and there's people talking to her. Or memories. Because this is all just a fantasy, I don't know what this is.
Get down.
What's she waiting for?
It's a funny way to do a tutorial of the game insult you.
She shouldn't have done it.
She can't go back now. No, this is it. The hidden path.
Shadows.
It's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory. Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain
Yeah, it's really
sight.
rare to see full motion video. For sure that was full motion video, and then they just used a distortion effect on him to hide that. But I mean, the way he was moving and the way his mouth moved and
She
everything,
needs to look closer. Focus.
that was real.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
No. For sure that's FMV. What's the deal here? It's not that. Go in. That's a really cool, that's a really cool way to incorporate that.
He's not right.
The hell? I need to find another one. How about these shadows? Ooh, would you look at that? Zam, 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 zam.
It's near. Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
Now it's a blue M.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
It
Works.
Yeah, I don't think this is your type of gaming.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Should be a good PSVR game.
Another voice joins us. She was trying to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
Yeah. I mean, that was the tutorial. It was far. They could have made that a little.
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just push things away.
Oh, did I cause that? I think so. Yay, look, you can actually die. That's nice. This would be good. Yeah, there's some fighting. Some, later on. Turn out the camera goes sort of the opposite way. The truth is here. Yeah, truth. I waited for it to come out on PlayStation. Well, it's on
The
sale.
world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
What are we gonna give Hela? Why was he sacrificed? Cool. Let's try to watch the spoilers too, just in case. Because a lot of people haven't played any of this.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him.
So if you were half rotten,
Shh.
if you were rotten in the real world,
Someone's here.
that would be because you're on your way to going into the next world. So the rotting comes from not passing through. How about moving on? Why, I could be rotting right now in my own life. I'm staying motionless. Motionless.
You took him from me. I beg you. Let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
All right. X is dodge. Good old Dark Souls. He looks sort of FMV as well. Reminds me of like an old 90s arcade game, late 90s, when they started using different technology. Jesus. models? What does that mean?
He's a better fighter.
What do you mean by 3D models as compared to what? I think I was supposed to lose there. No, you heard right.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is wrought. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
No saves, baby. If
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
To Dillian.
To his soul.
it's like Crash Bandicoot.
Won't open.
How will she get through?
Why won't it open?
Why can't she open it? She needs to challenge the gods.
She has to fight two gods first.
Two gods?
Two gates.
Which will she choose first?
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. Surt, the fire giant, has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to fight the giant. That's right, the cow. But you weren't expecting that. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
I don't remember there being a choice last time I played it. I think last time I went after a crow.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
I don't care too much about lore mumbo jumbo.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the Earth was created, there was a world called Muspel.
Muspel.
Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
No, that's alright. Yes, very true, Ink. It's like, yeah, you go up to the museum, you press a button. In the beginning, there were dinosaurs. I'm never a huge fan of games that front load with a lot of lore, where all you do is stand and listen to it from the same voice. I always say everything just kind of sounds the same way. And up in Frockerdocker, there were the people who wore shirts on their heads, and pants also on their heads. And below, where their pants should have been, there was nothing but fire and sparks that melted the great fiery butthole. Myths from real life are lore. They're literally lore. But I like to attach it to a character or something, or see how a character is feeling, rather than just. You see the fire. Oh baby.
It's nearly over. Finish it. They surrounded you. It's not good enough.
Just kick him.
Finish this.
Yep, such a great design, eh? God of War doesn't give a lot of Norse myth? Yeah, well, this is like very, very light Dark Souls.
I can still smell it.
The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. You hear them too, Senua'S?
Yes,
Okay.
I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Gonna put that tree on this stick. Set, watch out for that tree. Kind of like this. Oh,
Are they screaming?
like this, and then an H or an N. All right, so something probably to do with these guys or girls. Right. Yeah, if you're in a real world, they're not going to tell you about it unless it's a Hideo Kojima game where they do constantly tell you about everything going on. Then they're going to explain it to you.
You can hear the rooms.
Something like that, maybe. Maybe like this, and like that. Like this, and like that. So just one at a time. I thought you had to do them together.
Screams will help you.
Screams are screaming. Sacrifice.
So maybe it's a different one than that N. Oh, there's an N. Like a little kid. Where does the N go?
Are they screaming?
I guess these are hints. Maybe. Huh? Line them up. Might be up there, actually. Looks like an H. What do you look at?
Focus.
The path to Hellham is sealed to the living. You already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
Yeah, it's kind of like with, somebody was watching Yakuza Kiwami with us, and they'd never played it before. So that's, you've got the prequel, and you're like not halfway through, a few hours into Kiwami, and I was going to explain the relationship between some of the characters, but they did such a good job in the writing that you knew already. I mean, it's like such a completely different game, right? H.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
The fire. What made me think H? I think because the stick didn't touch the top or the bottom. Alright, I'm gonna fight some of these guys. Hey man, how are you?
They're overwhelming. She's going to lose.
There you go. Heavy attack. So they're helping me, these voices. They're not always trying to just be bitches. Huh? Is there anyone else? Just these guys, right? Yeah, there's something so creepy about wearing deer skulls. I wish they were stronger. That'd be cool. They're scarier. Stronger or faster. This game's just about men. Men are evil!
Too slow.
Men attack. Women are evil with their voices. Is that what it is? Right, there's always you always have that arrow in your butt, right, in God of War? Watch your butt. There's someone on your butt.
When you see a fire gate of soot, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through.
It is sort of like a tourism thing of Norse.
The fire, Senua.
For pop. Dessert. I see fire. And I also saw fire way up there. There's the fire. Find the fire. Sacrifice people to it. Focusing. The boy also shouts.
mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
Especially because a lot of this game is about looking in perspective.
What's happening? Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone?
The fire's
This
disappeared.
would work so well in
It was
VR.
Maybe the pyre.
Cert
is through there.
He's waiting for her. You can't get through.
Cool.
How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth, cert. Find your
How
own.
will she get through?
There's always another way.
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it. He's waiting for you. It was never going to go that easy.
This is easy.
Cert is waiting for you.
It'll get harder. So much harder. So much harder. So much harder. It'll get harder. So much harder. Combat is very hard. Combat is very hard. The puzzles will get harder. Look at the more stuff.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Good plan. He is the Dark One, because he's burnt. We didn't have black people when we made all these Norse myths. Can you tell that Norse mythology was made by white people? Can you find it within ya? Ink, I'm glad you didn't get this game. I think you'd hate it. I'm enjoying it so far, but we'll see. Did you want to listen to that one again? Alright, we need to walk further through. Keep on walking, you must get through, you must get through. Keep on walking. Keep on walking, you must get through, you must get through. Don't you see? Don't you see? Keep on walking. Keep on walking, you must get through. We spend money in this game, we have to enjoy it. People are watching, people are watching. You must entertain them, we have to enjoy it. Another one, others are watching. You need to find the things. We have to enjoy it. You must please everyone. You must please everyone, and everyone must be happy. Everyone must be happy. You must find the fire. Find the fire. You must please everyone. You must please everyone watching. He doesn't like it. He doesn't get it. Maybe he doesn't like it. Maybe he just doesn't like it. He doesn't get it. Maybe he doesn't like it. Does he not? Does he not? Does he not get it?
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
How will she get lost? It's very linear.
Going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
Good.
She won't. She won't.
Burn it to the ground. Go for it, my friend. Oh, add quote, exclamation mark, quote, quote the quote, end the quote. Why do people say quote unquote? Why wouldn't they say quote, this is the quote, unquote? Quote unquote. There's no quote if you say quote unquote.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
postpone it. We need to postpone. We've got to postpone it. If it doesn't get postponed, well, it won't happen. We won't be able to do it. We need to postpone it. We need to postpone. We need to put the quotes too. Around the fray. He's trying to quote. He's trying to quote. He's trying to quote. He's trying to quote. He doesn't know where it goes. He doesn't know where it goes. He's trying to quote. I want where it goes. He doesn't know where it goes. He's trying to add a quote. I want where it goes. He doesn't know where it goes. He's trying to add a quote. I want where it goes. He's trying to quote. He's trying to add a quote. Will it ever work? He's trying. Will it ever work? He's trying. They're looking for gameplay. They are. They're looking for gameplay. He's putting too many exclamation marks. They're looking for gameplay. They are. No. There is none here for gameplay. There is none for you. He's putting too many exclamation marks. They're looking for gameplay. For a walking simulator, this has a lot.
Made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Helpless pigs. Now I'm doubting how to do it. Exactly, Duncan. Now I totally doubt how to do it. Hello. Didn't we just do this already? It'd be fun if a fire could kill you. You know? Or if the fire would, like, approach you. Oh, the squeeze. Oh! Am I gonna die? There we go. There must be death for you to have meaning. There must be death. There must be death for you to have meaning. There must be death. There must be death. There must be death. There must be death for meaning. There must be death for meaning. There must be death. Ask Naughty Dog. We need that. There must be death. There must be death. There must be death. Ask Naughty Dog. There must be death. We need that. There must be death. Ask Naughty Dog. We need that. There must be death. The fire will kill you. The fire will kill you. There must be death. There must be death. There must. Going the wrong way. Jump down. Senua'S. Follow the slaves. There must be death. 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 There must be death.
There must
There
be
must be
death.
death. There must be
There
death.
must be death.
There must be death.
There
There must be
There
death.
must be
There
death.
must be death. There must be death.
There must
There
be
must
death.
be death. There must be
There must be
death.
death.
There must be death.
There must be
There must be
There
death.
must be
There
death.
must be death. There must be death.
There must
There
be
must be
death.
death. There must be
There must be
death.
death.
There must be death. There must be
There
death.
must be
There
death.
must be death. There 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 must be death. Run! Run! Senua'S! There must be death. There must be death. There must be death. There must be death. Run! Senua'S! There must be death. There must be.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free.
You're wearing eyeliner.
Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
Like synth pads? I should get a reverb pedal and then run my voice through that. That'd be cool. I could do that on my big looping pedal. Hold forward to win. But I had to find the right way and dodge around and stuff. There must be death. Find this.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
Well, I really care. I'm just waiting for a bit more of it to pay off. Right now it's been a lot of Ragnarok, Muspel, Nordheim, Niflheim. You need to go here and you need to go there. Okay. And then there's a lot of fire and stuff. I just need more to connect it. You know? I don't know how this is affecting our character other than her being kind of scared, I guess. It's a bit abstract. Hellblade face. This is the beginning of the game. They're just giving us the story. Don't you get it? We're in the fire. This is the fire realm. And he set slaves on fire. But I don't know what's real and what's not real, so. I kind of feel like if I was her, I'd start thinking, I don't think this is real. What's with her face? Oh, she has the top teeth showing. Like that. Not even past the first boss. Hey, I'm giving it a chance. I'm giving it a chance. Face Simulator 2018. Look, some symbols. Find the symbols on the door. And then put them and find them in the world. Dumb face. You need to find...
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things. Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Find the R's, Senua. Find the R's. And the R's names. It'll all be explained, Senua. Senua. Cool. Hey, I'm open to it. Could just be a slow starter. Senua, you need to find the frickin' thing, Senua. Idiot.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
We need to find the letters. Look at the trees, goddammit. Look at the bloody trees. I want to ride a Naglfar. Duncan riding a Naglfar. Alright, I saw, but I feel like I need to get up higher. There's a lot of trees. I mean, look at the trees, idiot. Our trees. Our truth. This is like playing hot and cold. Warmer, warmer. Colder, colder. Warmer. You're so hot, you're in hell. You're burning. You're in Messville Town. Senua, you bloody idiot. I thought you were the savior. I thought you were gonna save me, Senua, and now you're just a retard. Sorry. Sorry for using that word, but I've been... You know how we are. We're very old on our ways. You know what we said about people who were burned? That's right. You're straight in Ragnarok hanging out with Loki. That's right. I think so. The R, you must find the R. Find the R. I feel like I'm scanning on a planet in Mass Effect, because I'm too stupid for it. I'm not really a visual guy. I bet you Stella would be good at this. She likes intense stories and when... Oh! It looks pretty. I feel like, because it doesn't always show the R and the thing on screen. Go in the house upstairs. upstairs. The golden house. Oh my god. Could this be a hint? Literally, there's an arrow pointing up. Very mysterious. Arrows are not mysterious. Go in the house and go upstairs. Fallen down tree. It's kind of suspicious. A fallen down tree? In-game. Yeah, I need a tutorial on both sides. This is why I didn't do videos in this game, because I didn't have anyone helping me. I felt very stupid. And I would just stop. Go upstairs, you idiot. Don't you see? Don't you see, Senua? Find the beautiful hour. I knew it all along. What the hell? That was it? What's that from? Do you know?
Now I need to find this one. I will find it.
Oh, Dark Souls makes a lot of sense to me now. It's fire. Fire from Ragnarok, obviously. Can't you figure it out, Senua? You're never gonna make it out of here if you can't even make it past the first level. But how will I know this is the first level? I had multiple choices. The Goonies. Hey, you guys. In the shape of an R. Now I need to find the M. I thought I saw the M earlier. Running through the thing. I'm cold now. Very cold. So cold. You're so cold. What's his name? He wears the Superman shirt. I'll look for the room, you see tons of them flying around the screen. Okay. You see tons of them. Guys being focus mode for them? Oh. Why, I'm pretty close. Why, I'd have to say... That looks like it. Nope, cold, cold. So I think it, and it goes white on the screen too. The big white one. Look at that shadow. Don't you see it, Senua? You're a fool. About that? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. How about here? Nope, nope. Get no armor. Get over here, get armor. Maybe if you looked at the trees. Mind blown. Mind blown. Her mind was blown. Her mind was blown. Mind blown. Oh, her mind was blown. Her mind was blown. Mind blown.
Her mind was blown.
Oh, her mind was blown.
Was blown.
Oh, her mind was blown.
Mind was blown.
Her mind was blown. Her mind is blown.
Her mind was blown.
Mind was blown. Mind is blown. Her mind was blown.
Mind was blown.
Her mind was blown. Her mind was blown. Go through them. Now we need to have a sacrifice to burn it. Not just see Senua. I don't think it would have felt different one way or the other. Maybe. I kind of feel like I'm waiting to get to the good part, so I don't mind looking around for trees and stuff. There was one I tried before where there was like a raven lady, and I really liked that puzzle. You had to like go through something. Wrong door. It's the wrong door. Wrong door. This is the right door. Senua. Push it. So strong, Senua. Such a big, strong girl. I'm just getting so sweaty in my hot room. Okay, are you ready to run the gauntlet of fire? Fire. I walked through a burning ring of fire. I found the signs and the flames got higher. And it burns, 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 the thing of fire. The thing of fire. Ah! Oof. Oof. Wrong way, idiot. Wrong way. You need to go up. Ah, baby. Oh. I walked through a burning ring of fire. I found the signs and the flames got higher. Higher, higher. It burns, burns, burns. It burns. The thing of fire. The thing of fire. The thing of fire. Ah! Oof. Oof. Which way do I go? Wrong way, idiot. This way. Wrong this way. You need to go up. Oh my god, in the fire. You idiot! She's a goddess of battle. The burning pyre of fire. Uh-oh. I need a better position, baby. How about I just kick them into the fire? Run! You need to get the hell out of here, baby. Arr, the fires of Ragnarok coming from Loki.
Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears.
Raise your world to the prime!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
Burn it to the ground. Burn it down. The fires of Ragnarok. Baby's on fire. Better put her in the water. Flames are getting higher. Put some sugar in the water. Multiple destinations now. Seems pretty strong indeed. Wowie. Are you ready for a symbol of symbolicness? Oh, she's going to get lost. She's going to get lost. Lore.
The Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods. For now, they say the frost giants and the mountain giants cannot cross it. But they say that when Ragnarok comes, not a thing in this world will be safe. The rainbow bridge will break under the onslaught of the fire giants riding on flaming steeds. Senua, I have seen the fire of Surt spread far and wide, and to our lands. Ragnarok is coming.
All that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to Ragnarok. She gets there, she knows that the doors are all closed, but with a symbol she can get what she came for. Hi, Princess Star. World of Final Fantasy. How are you?
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. A fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am, free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
She didn't read the line.
Look, I see it. I see the thingy.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck between these benches. You must run around their fears. Their fears are the benches. Someone needs more Ragnarok. More Ragnarok. Don't you see? Watch it in the stick. I just walked past it. Thank you. I am blind. Oh my god. There it is, you idiot. Look at the pill. Just walked by. Even he sees it. Even he does. Need to go to a different area. I'm open for suggestions. Gonna do that. You're welcome. Bro. So now that I'm here, Maybe it's not that flag. That flag seems so suspicious, though. Stop spinning. Trying to sprint to see the answer. I was hoping it would just lock in. What? Maybe you're crazy. Are you looking up when you should be looking down? Look over here, Senua. It's got to be some over here, because this is when it starts shuffling it to the center of my viewpoint.
You really put the P in Peabody.
Look, that's an arrow. It's a bloody arrow. It's pointing you the right way. Look at the clues, Senua. Follow the bloody arrows. Nope. Oh, they're right here. Feel like I'm very, very close. Yeah, I guess God of War ripped this game off. Did pretty well. I don't know. Anymore. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Oh, the poor baby. He's getting tired. Poor baby. He feels stupid. He feels idiotic. He doesn't know where to look or what to do. Can't find it. Can't find a simple. Getting tired. Simple. Poor baby. He feels stupid. It's what children can do. He feels idiotic. Children can do it. It's on the house. They're giving you the answer, and you don't know. Oh, the poor baby. Oh, I see. It's on the house. Simple, poor baby. He feels stupid. There are many houses. There are so many houses. They're giving you the answer. They have to give it to you. Oh, the poor baby. Oh, I see. It's on the house. Simple, poor baby. He feels stupid. They think you can be a streamer. Sometimes you can't even find what to do. A simple answer. Oh, the poor baby. When they give it to you, I see. It's on simple, poor baby. Nothing. Feels stupid. You're idiot. Be a streamer. Use this ball. What ball? They're giving you what to do. Use this ball, you idiot. Oh, I see. It's on simple. There's a ball. Nothing. Feels stupid. Don't you get her? Use the ball. Streamer. Use this ball. Idiot. What to do. Use this ball, you idiot. Oh, I see. It's on simple. There's a ball. There was a ball along. He found it with lots of help. Lots of help. You shouldn't be streaming. You're a fool. You should do something else with your life. You should go outside and exercise before you die. You're a fool. Get a government job. You should do something else with your life. He found it with lots of help. Benefits and exercise. What are you doing? You're a fool. Get a government job. You're a fool. You're a fool. He found her with lots of help. Worst of all, you're terrible. I know how to read. Thank you, thank you.
I'm gonna walk up to this place.
Don't go to this one. This is the one you go to when it's on fire. That's the one you go to when all the symbols are there.
I'm learning.
know what's really impressive with Brothers and Inside? There weren't any repeated
Senua, if I can survive
areas.
the fire of Surt and escape my darkness, then so can you.
Okay, remember which way to walk. Senua. You're gonna need to walk.
Oh.
Light it up. Run, 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 run through the fire. Run through the fire.
She's dying.
It's him. It's him.
How could you do that?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
How do you force people to say that?
Come
on. I don't think so either, Truth.
Spill the blood of Surt and take his mark, and I will cheer you from the underworld and forever be in your debt.
Your face is on fire, you idiot, and you're made out of wood.
Destroyed everything. Everyone. But not me. Fight now.
Don't give up.
I don't want to die. Oh no! What if it makes me go back all the way? Okay, should I just be dodging? him! Ah, don't forget the permadeath. Get up, you fool. There's no health packs in hell. Ah, yes, focus. Permadeath. Very scared of the permadeath. Ah.
The plague shields.
You son of a bitch. Yes. Stab him, 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 stab him. We'll kill him, stab him, kill him, stab him. We killed him, we killed him, we didn't die. Stab him, stab him, we didn't die. We didn't die. There was permadeath and we were scared. We were scared of permadeath. There was permadeath and we were scared.
Battle won. A greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall.
Jack Sparrow.
And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep
I
it.
die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have, to find your answers, your quest.
Find your truth. Find your truth. Is it possible to save? This is quite immersion breaking. How do you save? Don't know. I'd like to save. The game automatically saves, probably.
Druth was a troubled man. A scholar turned slave.
Yeah, probably.
They tortured him. Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world.
You know, it's an interesting game. I love what they're going for. I love the idea of it. There's a lot of repetitive puzzles. The boss fight was actually pretty fun. Like, you probably could have cut that down by a third.
Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. If his tales of hell were true, That was the source of it. She learned everything she could from
Hey,
him.
Isabel.
Until she too could see what he saw.
I hope I'm going the right way. How you doing, Isabel? Yes. It's full of puzzles and combat and Norse mythology and that's about it. Oh. And psychological horror. But not a lot of straight up horror. Not a lot of terror, you know. It's more like pretty light on that. Just a general permeation. It gets better once you beat the easy 2 bosses and actually get past the gate into the city. Cool. Well, so now I'm just walking all the way back. Weird.
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua'S died before. And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
Yeah, it does look very, very nice. It's also, now we're here. So these are the 2 tutorials.
And ignore the pain. Watch it. Surprise him.
Very full motion video, eh? I think the one episode I did of the VOD, I got to some kind of crow area, so it wasn't a huge surprise.
He's gone.
What a strange combination of gameplay. This was also on PC, and just recently is on Xbox because Microsoft bought them. Bought the team. I think this was basically kind of like an indie title in a way. Very small budget. At least for $40.
You're close.
There we go. It's not working at all.
There's blood. He's down. Finish him.
There we go. Give me the old kick.
The gate won't open. Why not? She can't.
Why?
She's only done one test.
Just one.
She's only passed one test.
What's the other test? Is there another one?
Alright, so that's going to be it for now. We'll get back to this game. That was fun. I think it's going to pick up a lot more. Dust off that old Xbox. Yeah, I'd watch a video and see what you think of it. Apparently it gets a lot better as it goes on. Some copy paste, like I love the idea of it. I love the way it looks. I love what they're trying to accomplish. The combat's actually pretty fun. The puzzles were a bit tedious. And the pacing can sometimes be a bit tedious as well. But it is really gorgeous to look at and experience. And if hopefully the story pays off. Right now it's a lot of like Norse stuff and mysterious stuff, but we'll see if they haven't really tied that into anything concrete yet. It's okay to have mystery, but there needs to be more of a carrot dangling for me. Whereas right now it's a lot of Norse stuff repeated over and over again. So we'll see what happens. But thanks everybody for watching. And goodbye for now. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye, 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 thank you, 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 goodbye.